Hi, welcome back to the Nordic Watch channel. I'm Anders from Finland, and this time watch review. Long time no Casio. This is my favorite Casio in my collection at the moment, the one I use the most, and it is the Casio A168WEM. Has the 3298 module, and I'd say this is the newer and big brother of the A158W, which I have reviewed on the channel. I'll put a link up there. And this is a kind of a modern take on that classic digital Casio. It comes in a slightly bigger case. It has a mineral crystal as opposed to the acrylic crystal, and it has an electroluminescent backlight, which you can't really see in this light, but looks something like that. Before we get into it, I just want to make an announcement. I recently joined the Amazon affiliate program, so from now on I'm going to link product links in the description below for products that are featured on the videos, and I have already done so on previous videos, so that's a great way to help the channel out. If you want to check out some products that are featured on the videos, or if you just want to help the channel out and help me get more watches in for review, you can go on Amazon via the links and just make some purchases that are unrelated to watches. But anyway, that's just a quick announcement so you know. Let's get into the review of this watch. Let's get the packaging out of the way. It's nothing special. You probably already know these Casio boxes. Instructions on one side, and then the watch comes on the other side with this kind of a foam cushion and the tag. That's it. Now, I don't remember exactly what I paid for this, but I remember I ordered it off of Amazon, Germany's Amazon, for around 35 euros. So that's around 40 bucks US, give or take. And it's just a great looker in my opinion. That negative display gives it a more modern and sleek look when you compare it to the retro green dial or green screen versions, and I really like that. It's not the most legible screen, but I think that's okay because it has a good backlight if you really need to see it, and it's just an overall sleek looking watch. As I already mentioned, the case is a little bit larger than on the previous models like the A158, so it is 35 millimeters wide. It has a thickness of 9.6 millimeters. Lug to lug distance is 38.5, and it has 18 millimeter lugs. Stainless steel case back, and there you can see the module 3298. Only water resistant, so I'd say that's a splash resistant case, so not really made for swimming, this one. And as on the A158, you have this kind of chrome plated resin case that looks like metal, but it's not. And as I said, upgrade from the previous versions, this actually has a mineral crystal to my understanding, which is a nice upgrade. And as on the 158, it has a stainless steel folded link bracelet with the same kind of adjustment mechanism as the earlier models, which I actually just posted a video about. Okay, what kind of features do we have on this module? It's pretty much the same as on the F91W and the A158. I actually thought it was the same module, but I guess due to the different backlight and stuff like that, it's a different module than on those. We have 3 buttons. And if we press this button here, we can change the time from 24-hour time to 12-hour time, AM/PM mode. if we keep this button pressed, it's the classic fake test, so it should say Casio on the dial. And other than that, if we press this button here, we have the backlight. I'll have to show you a video clip when I do this in the dark, so you get an understanding of what it looks like. And on the mode button here, we can shuffle between the different modes. So we have an alarm, a stopwatch, and then the time set mode. That's pretty much it. So we can set the alarm to 9. Let's set it to 9:45. Now it's set, and here we can shuffle the different modes. So now everything is off. If you press it once, we have the alarm set, so this will sound every day at 9:45 until we turn it off. If we press it again, we have the hourly chime, which will make a sound or a beep every time we pass even hour. It's a good way. I haven't really used it myself, but I figure it's a good way to kind of have an understanding of the passing of time if you're working on something or something like that. Don't really use it myself. Let's put a sound sample here for you to listen to. This is the sound it makes. And then there's a button you can press to turn it off too. There. Then the stopwatch, I actually use this one all the time when I'm at the gym, just to time my workouts. So here to start, I usually just start it and then I put the time back on, and the stopwatch will keep running. And it actually just goes to 60 minutes and then it starts over from 0. So you have to kind of have in the back of your head that, okay, I've been here over an hour. So not good for timing stuff that takes like 3 or 4 hours, because then you have to know which hour you are on. 1/100th of a second accuracy. And let's see if there's any other special features here. I think you can, yeah, if you press this button, it keeps going, but it stops the time, so you can see what the time was when you press the button, and press it again, and the time is still running. So it's a split time. Press the start button, and then this button here to 0 the stopwatch. That's pretty much all the functions on this watch. Really cool and functional watch for 30 to 40 bucks. So can warmly recommend this watch. Let's put it on the wrist. Okay, let's take this Seiko 5 off the wrist. I'm actually borrowing this from my girlfriend because I got some new color straps, and this happened to be 18 millimeters, and I wanted to try it out, and have to say really pleased with the quality of these straps. Have to make some kind of mini review of them later on. Let's put that on the side here for good looks and pop this on the wrist. Really simple to put on the wrist and comfortable, and have to say really nice wrist presence for a 6.5-inch wrist. The A158, which I reviewed, is a little bit smaller, and yeah, just the added thickness and size does wonders for how this watch wears. It's almost kind of, I don't know, futuristic, or looks kind of like a smartwatch. And it's also kind of sleek and dressy, but yeah, not a dress watch, of course. But it does look nice. All black surrounding of the dial plus the negative display is a really nice and simple look. And yeah, just nothing bad to say about this. Great looking piece in my opinion. And folded link bracelet doesn't even pull arm hairs in my opinion either, at least not on my arm. And it's just really, really comfortable altogether. All right, Seiko back on the wrist and back to the watch. It has these drilled lug holes actually, which is nice, but I think this is a watch that's difficult to put another strap on. I remember trying it. I can try it again in this video, but yeah, let's just do that for the sake of the video. So yeah, just to give you an idea of the problem, this actually comes with spring bars as opposed to the F91W. But if we put this back there, it's back on, and as you can see, that's really tight and problematic. I don't think you'll fit anything in between there. Maybe a pearl-on strap, I could try that right now. Or then you could, these are pretty thick, these spring bars, so you could probably switch them out to thinner ones. Could try that also. Okay, I'm going to try to switch out this thicker original spring bar to this thin, cheap Chinese spring bar. Let's see if I can fit something really thin in between. Yeah, unfortunately that did not work out, so I'm sorry, but I do not know how to put another strap on this watch, or at least something that passes by here on the backside. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below, but as of now, I don't have a solution to that problem. I tried switching it out to a thinner spring bar, but still, that spring bar is so deep in the case that you just can't get the strap to make a turn underneath it. So that's a bummer. But yeah, if you compare that to the F91W or the A158, then you're going to have a lot more trouble putting something like a NATO strap or another strap on this watch. Leather strap would probably go, but something that has to pass through and on this case back here will be a problem. Okay, well, what could be improved with this watch? This is, as I said, my favorite Casio digital at the moment. If you have something that you think is better and under 50 bucks, let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to see that. But this is the Casio I use almost every day at some point of the day. But it does come with a few shortcomings. So that which I just showed you, that strap problem, is one of them. Another, well, problem is that this case scratches really easily, so mine is a bit banged up and it's starting to look really worn. So that would be great if it would be stainless steel, but we all know that would raise the price by a lot probably, so this is a working combination. It would also be great if this watch would have some more water resistance and maybe it would be okay to swim with, like 100 meters water resistance or at least 50 meters. I haven't tried it out, but to my understanding Casios often can take more swimming and splashing than the rating says, but for me it's not worth the risk with this one because I actually use this one a lot and I don't want it to break. Otherwise, I think this Casio really has a lot to offer for the price that you can get it for. I'll put some links below, as I mentioned, to Amazon, where you can get this for around 30 bucks or something, or 40 bucks maybe. But yeah, as I said, if you have a better Casio for around 50 that you prefer to this, let me know because I'm interested to see. But for now, this is the one that I can warmly recommend you to get, and my favorite Casio digital watch at the moment. Great value for money piece, really versatile, goes well with any kind of clothing, and you can also wear it to the gym like I do. That's pretty much all I had in mind for this video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you like content about watches, and also follow me on Instagram if you're interested. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.